Hello there, I'm Alex and I'm with Worship Leader Magazine and I'm here with my friend Stu G.
Thanks,
and
Alex.
welcome. Thank
Good
you
to be
for
with
being
you all.
here. Oh, it's great to have you here. We're here in Nashville at the 2018 National Worship Leaders Conference, and Stu has graciously consented to being part of our Songwriters in the Round tonight, and he's going to present a couple of songs from his Beatitudes project, and so we're really excited about that.
Great.
And I just have a few questions for you, and so let's start with this one. The theme of this conference is "This is my story, this is our song." So does that impact you in any way, that statement? This is my story, this is our song.
Well, only that story is everything to do with what I've been kind of working on with the Beatitudes project, and in fact the whole idea of our song, like this, talking about collaboration and community. I think that it's essential for life right now. I think it's an upside down message, but everyone has a story, and to give others the microphone sometimes, and let them tell their stories and learn from that. So I get that. It just rings a chord. Yeah.
Our publisher of the magazine, Chuck Fromm, says, he says it this way: connect, collaborate, create, and circulate.
Yeah.
And so that's what he sort of honed it all down to, and that's really what it's about, especially these days.
Yeah.
So speaking of story, can you tell me a story behind any song that you've ever written? So it could be current, it could be in the past, but what's a story that was the impetus for the writing of that song?
I don't know. So let's talk about the song "Majesty, Here I Am" from Delirious, right? So I was writing that I was having some writing time. We used to have this warehouse, offices above, and then like gear and packing, shipping in the bottom, and I had a little studio in the bottom there, surrounded by black curtains.
Okay.
and so I was just like in there and writing, and one of those stages where you come to often in the Christian life, which is just like, I just want the real thing. I'm not talking about songs. I'm just talking about life, And so I was really earnestly praying, like it was just an authentic kind of desire for more, and while my eyes were closed, it just felt like royalty entered the room, and so that's what literally came out of my mouth when I was playing my guitar, was Majesty, and then I was thinking about just as the old hymn, Just As I Am, and so that's where the empty-handed, your grace has found me just as I am, empty-handed but alive in your hands. That came from there, and funnily enough, I didn't ever think that would be sung by other people. I just thought it was just like a moment for me, and then showed that to Martin, and actually I led it at church one day, and Martin loved it enough to kind of circle back with me on that, and he helped me rewrite the chorus on that, and kind of tidy that up, and so it really came. A song that other people started to sing came from something that I thought was just for me.
That's a wonderful story. I like that. That's good. Well, I'd like to finish with one question, and that has to do with Romans 12:1, which says, Paul beseeches us. He encourages us to live our lives as a living sacrifice. And then he says, which is your reasonable act of worship. So how does that, what does that mean to you? What is our reasonable act of worship?
I think, it's the whole of life, isn't it?
It is.
So I think that so one of the things I talk about with the Beatitudes project is becoming the message. Is like, letting the words of Christ dwell in us to the point where we are transformed and becoming the message. So like whatever I'm doing, can I show mercy in that situation? Can I I don't know, like letting my mind dwell on, Paul also said, whatever is good, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely. Like think about these things. It's like, I don't know, just like I'm not very successful at it, but step by step, and minute by minute, I'm kind of trying to think about that stuff. So I think it's about being aware, being self-aware, and receiving grace, in every situation, and mercy, and like little by little, just kind of like having the attitude of everything belongs in the worship space.
Mercy triumphs over justice.
Right.
Not justice, judgment.
Judgment.
Yeah. So, listen, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Alex.
I really appreciate it. Thanks
All
for
right.
being with us. Thank you. God bless.